Forgot I had the camera off, but just caught maybe my biggest of the year. Always hard to tell until you get them on the board. But it's a nice fish. Definitely the heaviest. Look at that. Definitely. Recording. This might be big fish of the year, actually. Yeah, a little finesse swim jig. Might not be the longest bass of the year, it's the heaviest though. Get Venom, get bit. Venom donkey snatcher. Here goes, almost 19 inches. Cursing myself with a lack of camera today. But another nice fish. Beauty. Let him go. 18 1/4. Oh, thank you. Got a nice one on. Really hope it's on a pike. A catfish. You must be joking me. Well, I don't really want to mess with this guy. Unbelievable. Nope. Didn't expect that. Took a while to get my fourth fish of the day. Not too big, but one step closer to a limit. This is a hard limit. Wasn't filming a lot of the day. It's so long between catches. Finally tricked a fifth one. I actually saw this one. Cast it out. Keep it number 5. Here goes. There's one. Well, I thought I was recording, but I must not have been, which is fine. Didn't get any fish catches on camera today, but that's all right. At least get a nice still for this one. I don't think he will help, however. Double check. To be safe, but oh, how about that? He will help. Nope. And that's why I'm doing it. No. What's going on, everybody? So that was kind of a little bit of highlights of my day. I didn't get the best footage because I went such long times between bites that a lot of my footage ended up not being really that great. I actually didn't have the camera on for any of the bites except for one, so it just kind of, I was too caught up in the moment because the first 3 fish I caught were all big fish, and it was just kind of like the camera became secondary because it was a tournament. So I ended up finishing 9th, which is my highest placement I've gotten in a tournament yet for Buckeye Kayak Fishing Trail, this online series. So I'll definitely be getting some decent points for that. I don't really know how well I'll place for the online. I mean, it's a winner take all kind of scenario, so I don't really have a lot of hopes for that series, but it's nice to make some decent showings. But the one I really care about is the season-long big bass, which right now I'm sitting in, last time I checked, 8th place out of 47 people. I've been having a pretty good year, so it's kind of like I'm on the end of the larger limits right now, and then there's a big drop-off after me, kind of where things are at. I have some 16-inch fish I need to cull, but I've already had 4 bass 18 inches or bigger, 2 17s, so it's already a better year than last year. I've beat my previous year total already by several inches, so that's great. But I kind of wanted to go over the 2 lures that helped me out the other day. So first of all, 2 of the 18-inch fish came on a turtleback spinnerbait from Venom Lures. I was using the shad color. That seemed to be what was working. Funny enough, I can never get them to hit the same color when I go back. So it's kind of funny, like the bluegill color was really great one of the times I went there, and then this time the shad worked. I didn't catch numbers with the spinnerbait. Only got 3 fish with the spinnerbait all day, but they ended up being 2 of my biggest fish this year, last 2 years. And then the other lure that did the work, this one got more numbers for me and the big fish of the year, that 18.75. That was a weedless jig. This is a Venom Lures one, and I just put a donkey snatcher trailer on it. I like a purple color for throwing a jig. It's always been kind of my go-to finesse color for either small baits or worms. I don't know what it is, but purple's always done me right. And that's what caught me my big one, and then 2 more of my keepers. And then I caught another fish outside of that, as you saw, didn't quite get a picture of it. Would have bumped me up a ½ inch actually, but it wouldn't have mattered in the standings, so not too big a deal. But that was the first fish that hopped off my board this year, so can't be too upset about that. And then of course I did catch that catfish, and that actually came on a swim jig. So I was really surprised by that because it hit as soon as it hit the water. I thought I had on a pike or something like that, but ended up being a big catfish. So I've only caught 3 different kinds of fish this year, so it was nice to catch, not really in the tournament setting, but you go from thinking you have on a huge bass to thinking it's a pike, and then it ends up being a catfish, and I don't want any part of that in the boat. But I want to end the video today with saying that I do have another giveaway coming up that I'll be doing soon, and that's going to be basically kind of over like what lures have worked out well for me this year. I'm just gonna do kind of a recap video of the spring. We're getting towards more of the summertime, and then I'm gonna give away some of the lures that have helped me catch my best fish this year. So that would be the swim jig, finesse style. That's been a big one. The spinnerbait has been crucial. And then early on in the year, the lipless crankbait was doing most of my work. No big fish on the lipless crankbait. The biggest one I had on that was under 17. The spinnerbait has caught most of my big fish, and then the rest came on just a finesse jig. So it's been a good year, and I'm excited to continue on, especially with the season long. I got a couple tournaments coming up in July. No tournaments for June. Just kind of how it worked out in the schedule. I had some I was going to do, kind of changed my mind on them, and then the rest just weren't going to work out because I'm going to Canada at the end of the month. So I'll be getting a lot of great footage from that, but probably only get out maybe one other time this month, to be perfectly honest. So probably not a lot of footage coming new outside of that day, but I do have a lot of stuff from just my last couple things I'll still be able to post here and there, and then I'll kind of do a preview video of Canada. So I got two kind of like full-length videos coming down the line, and then after that it'll be all my Canada stuff. I hope to have a couple videos worth of footage from that, and then I got a bunch of tournaments in July and August, so looking forward to those. Thanks for watching, of course, and I'll do like I said, that giveaway coming up probably next week, so be on the lookout for that.